What's up, guys? It's me again. It's Dan here. I'm going to actually show you right now how to set up Claude Code inside of Replit while I'm building a completely new project. I'm going to kind of walk you through the workflow of what that looks like and how you actually go about doing this. I mean, first, what I do is I go to ChatGPT and I kind of give an overview of the project. So let's do this. Watch. I'm going to go show you right now. Let me share my screen here. All right. So we're in ChatGPT right here. And what we're going to do, whoops, we're on 5.2. And check this out. All I did was I spoke into my computer using WhisperFlow. WhisperFlow, if you haven't checked that out, definitely check it out. It's a way to talk to your computer and it gets it right on every time. Anyway, so I built this prompt. I want to build a powerful web app SaaS application. It allows me to build functionalities and API integrations through various endpoints and enable different types of functionalities and then string them together into workflows to be able to build complex workflows with high output, high value based on complexity. Blah, 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 right? I put in this complicated prompt that I spoke to it, and then it actually told me what I was building, summarized the whole thing, and it gave me sort of a plan on how to actually build this project that I'm interested to build, right? All that just from talking to a computer, talking to ChatGPT. Then I gave it a little clarity. I said it needs to use Claude Code, it needs to be able to use skills, it needs to be able to use Claude Agent SDK and related frameworks. Replit will build the design, and Claude Code will actually do the integration and the building of the backend logic and API integrations and so forth, right? So that's kind of where I started. Then I asked it to build me a prompt specifically for Replit. Here's the Replit prompt. So it built me a Replit prompt right here of the whole project. And then I asked it to build me also a Claude prompt, right? A Claude Code prompt. So here's the Claude Code prompt that I have not implemented yet, but I'm about to implement. Claude Code master implementation and evolution prompt, right? So I have these two prompts based on my project that I fed into ChatGPT just by talking to ChatGPT, right? And I did it a few times because I wanted to get the actual project, kind of right with what I was actually trying to do. But anyway, then I went into Replit and I went into Replit Agent. And you can see over on the left-hand side here, I went to Replit Agent and I basically gave those prompts. I fed that prompt into this Replit Agent right here. And then what actually happened is it built out this entire UI. There's even a landing page on here. If I just go, let's see, if I just delete over here, you can see it built me a nice landing page. If I could get this to run, okay, here, it's create stunning marketing content 10x faster, right? So it built me this cool landing page to actually do this, right? And then it actually built me a number of different things. It built me a dashboard view, which you can see right here. It built me a campaigns view for templates, and then actually how to start building and stringing these things together. It built me actually a directory, which I had to clarify a little bit, but a directory of different tools. So it basically built all of the different aspects or elements that I would need to start piecing this together. Now, this is just the front end design. Nothing actually works yet, right? But when I click on this into the actual demo of this site, you can see that it actually looks pretty decent, right? Here's the landing page, excuse me. And now if I just go to dashboard, again, this isn't really a live app yet, but I'm working on building this. I want to show you exactly how to do it from start to finish. So IOM marketing automation, right? Here's the site that was built, right? The front end design, the front end app that I'm going to start now building out in Claude Code, right? So I'm in preview here. Now, if I go to shell, I'm going to install Claude Code, right? Here's how you install it. npm install-g Anthropic AI Claude Code. That's how you install it. And now it's installed into Replit. Now I'm going to run the command Claude and check this out. It's going to actually just run. Boom. It's going to ask me now how to configure. Dark mode, yes. Subscription plan, yes. Now it's going to actually go and authenticate. So while it goes and does that, I'm going to take 1 second here. All right. So, okay, cool. So you see it. So I'm in Claude Code now. You basically have to authorize. There's an authentication code that you have to give, and then you press enter, and you just basically go through these prompts, and then you're in. Now I'm in Claude Code, right? This is amazing. I'm in Claude Code. Cool. I'm using Opus 4.5, which has completely changed the game. This is Claude Code, okay? So now I'm going to go back to my prompt, to the Claude prompt, right? Here's a copy and paste prompt that ChatGPT made for me. It includes all the back end sort of logic that I need to use to build out this application. Now it's probably changed a little bit because the front end has probably changed a little bit since I made that prompt, but let's try it. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and paste that prompt in here, paste, and you just click enter, and it's going to now use Claude Code rather than here's my prompt, right? These are all the different things that it needs to be building out. Now it's going to be thinking about it for a while. I'll begin exploring the existing repository architecture. I forgot to do one thing. I'm going to stop this real quick. I interrupted it because I want to first, you want to first run a command called init. Right after you join Claude Code, run init. It'll do a full scan of your website, your application, to show you the architecture, how it's built, what it's built on, and it's doing that. And then after it's done with that, it'll actually have a full blueprint. It'll create a Claude MD file, all the different rules that you need associated with it, and then it'll actually have a blueprint of the website. Then I will post in my Claude Code prompt, and then we'll go from there. Sorry, I jumped the gun a little bit on that. So as that's running, we'll just give that a few minutes, and then we'll jump back in there in just a moment. All right, so let's see. Okay, so we do, okay, cool, it finished. Now we have a comprehensive understanding of the code base. Let me create the Claude MD file. And it basically says, I've created a Claude MD file with comprehensive guidance for future Claude Code instances. The file includes build all these different commands. It basically outlines how the different schemas and whatnot work within the architecture of the website. So now let's go back and let's actually go and copy that Claude Code prompt again. Copy Claude Code prompt. Let's go back and let's actually paste that prompt in here. Paste. And then let's execute it. Now let's let it go, okay? I'm going to let it go for just a little while. It's going to take a little while to go through this and actually build out these capabilities. And it's going to start building out the capabilities. And I want to show you specifically, though, how to build Claude skills into this project, and then specifically how to use the Claude Agent SDK to build out agents to actually start powering this automatically. It's going to be insane what I'm actually building here. Which I'm going to show you here soon, okay? So here's the prompt. Okay, cool. I've reviewed the repository. Here's my assessment of the current state of the platform, what's implemented. So it says what's implemented already, what's missing, needs implementation, capability executor, high priority. So it's listing all the different backend components that needs to be built, because I haven't built backend. I've only had Replit agent build the front end of this application. And capability first, ready for tasking. What would you like me to implement first? So I'm going to tell it options I'd like to implement. I'd recommend. Yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and implement all items 1 through 4. And then we can move on to the next tasks. Okay. All right. So one thing I want to show you here, you can't actually speak with WhisperFlow into the actual shell of this Claude Code agent here. But what I can do is I could go back over to Replit. I always like to put it in plan mode. I could go back over to Replit, and then I can talk into it, right? So I said, let's go ahead and implement all items 1 through 4, and then we can move on to the next task, right? Replit agent has implemented the front end of this project, and now I'm looking for Claude Code to implement the back end of this project, including Claude skills and or Claude agent SDK. We need to install all of this and get this all ready. Also, we'll be building out a number of skills related to the front end and related to the categories of the front end, enabling different capabilities like image generation, video generation, copy and text generation, speech or text-to-speech generation, and other capabilities across the website. Please take this into consideration and account as you work through these development steps. All right, check this out. So look at that. It basically, I just spoke to it. Now I'm going to say, take that, and I'm going to say, go ahead and paste that in here. This is in the way here. All right, I'm going to paste that. Boom, there's my prompt. I'm going to give that to Claude. All right, so Claude's off to the races. So this is going to take a little while to implement all of this. So I'm going to stop the video here. But what I want you to take away from this is, like, literally within this, what is this, a 5 or 10 minute video, I was able to show you how to create a prompt, implement that prompt into Replit agent, build that website out, the front end of the website out. Now put in a prompt to Claude Code, start building out the back end of this system. And I will give you an update in a future video of how to actually keep doing this on an automated basis. If you like this video, let me know. Please go ahead and click subscribe. I'm just getting started building out here, but would love to talk to you more and would love to know if you have any questions or if you're interested in these topics anymore. All right. Hope to see you soon. See ya.